Good evening. Welcome to week 10 Mindful Mountain Introduction to Meditation class. I'm happy to be here and happy you could join me. We will begin by reviewing last week's card. This week we will introduce the 10th week card, but there are no more new techniques. So we'll be practicing aura cleanse, pineal gland exercise, writing the energy and listening in, and Joseph's code if we feel up to it. We'll see how it's going. That would be everything. Okay, so last week's card, week 9, was about if you don't want anyone else to know what you're thinking, if you're having the kinds of thoughts that you wouldn't want advertised on your forehead, then to implement a practice to break up that thought pattern, like a mental scream, an explosion, imaginary delete key, something to that effect, to catch the thought, which requires some mindfulness, attending to your own thinking, and to break up the thought, unmentioned, but mentioned many other places, is to then replace the thought with the kind of thought you would want advertised. So that was week 9 card, and some thoughts about it in your journal, which I'm hoping you have found useful. I will share slides just for the week 10 card. There it is, week 10. I will not force anyone to do anything. I will go within and ask for what I want done, mentally sending the golden light of love to the person involved. Jotting it down. Well, if we have children, we know we can't force anyone to do anything in the first place. But the very desire to force anyone to do something is an internal struggle for yourself. That sort of energy that's like wants other people to behave, that's hard on your own body. So we're shifting that desire into receptivity, asking for what you want done, and then sort of sending this mental imagery of love and letting go. So it's similar to an affirmation in that you state the intention and then you let it go. You feel it, you know it to be so. But this is an internal, this card is asking us to shift that internal dialogue from, gosh darn it, I wish they would just do what I want, into, here's what I want, and I release that need to control. I will instead allow what I want to come to me. Okay. Please use the hand raising or chat box if there are any technical issues. I see my internet is red, poor connection. We're doing our best here. And we'll see how it goes. Okay, so we did our card. Let's practice our techniques. First is our aura cleanse. If you'll recall, this is something that can be done anytime, anywhere, with or without intoning Om audibly. Here in our privacy of our meditation class, we will. 3 times. Firm pressure, bridge of the nose, down under the eyes to the temples, and then closing the ears. And shake it off. It's such a different internal state when you're chanting with your ears closed, how much more intense the vibration is inside your head. Good to do that once in a while. Next, pineal gland exercise. This is a breathing exercise. It's going to help us learn to breathe better, increase our capacity for holding our breath, and pulls the focus in and begins to awaken the pineal gland. So we're shutting off external stimuli, ears, eyes, and nose. Remember, it's head down. We inhale back, hold our breath, whistle back down. It's forceful breath with this one. Inhaling back. Give your face a nice rub. That will distribute the increased circulation, oxygenation, blood flow that we are facilitating with this breath and movement. You may get listening in sounds, you may get listening in colors, internal information. One more time. Rum. Pineal gland exercise makes me feel more alert, which is not conflicting with wanting to sit down and meditate, because I want to be aware, awake, alert, and able to focus my attention in order to meditate. I'm sitting upright, my ankles are crossed, thumb and forefinger together, palm down on the knees. Thighs, wherever comfortable. Eyes gently close. We begin by focusing our attention at our mindful mountain. We've been building a habit, and golden energy will start to be building up already. And to run the energy, we're going to mentally move this golden ball into the forehead, thinking about it being our willpower chakra. And then we're going to let it flow down the face and neck. Across both of your shoulders and down both arms. Leave the energy in your hands where you may feel warmth or tingling. Direct your attention back to the top of the head. Golden light, please. Let's move the energy into willpower. And now, direct it back through the brain. Every neuron lights up. At the back of the skull, and direct the energy down the spine. hitting every vertebrae within the spinal cord, whole spine, down to the very tip of the coccyx, and then continuing through the hips, divided down both legs. Use the breath for a push. Push out that energy we left in our hands, and it all travels over the knees, down the calves, and out the bottom of the feet to dissolve away. And we go back to the top of the head. Golden light, please. Moving down into willpower, behind or inside of the forehead. And then releasing that ball, let it melt, flow down the face and neck. Across the shoulders and down the arms. Leaving it in our hands. Go back to the top of the head. Building up light energy. We move it into willpower. And now, like a golden wave, wash it through the brain. Let it wash away your day, any stressors. Front to back, golden light, filling the brain and skull. Now sending down the spine. Your central nervous system is in the spinal column. All the nerves to your whole body can be reached from here. Ask the energy to go where it needs to. Moving all the way down, mid-spine, lower spine, sacrum, coccyx. Now pushing through the hips and down both legs. Let's collect the energy from our hands. Just imagine pushing it out your palms. Sending it through the knees, lower legs. Feel it go through your ankles and your feet. And we let it go. Attention back to the top of the head. You can make that golden light ball brighter. You can make it sparkle. You can make it bigger. See if you can change it in any way. And then let's move it into the forehead, willpower. And then washing down the face. Softening your eyes, loosening your jaw, relaxing your throat, dropping your shoulders, sending down your arms into your hands, and going back to the top of the head. One more time, golden energy into willpower. And then back through the brain. Down the spine. Hopefully in your practice at home, you're finding your own rhythm, tempo, speed, finding a flow. If it feels like it's blocked anywhere or you don't feel it, imagine that you do. Imagine that it's flowing and moving freely. That it is melting right through any blockages, healing and cleansing. Down through the coccyx, hips and legs. With the energy from our hands, And exhale down the lower legs and out the feet to dissolve away. And notice how your body feels. And now to listen in 3 times. Fingers gently keep the eyelids closed as eyeballs roll back a little bit. Finding that sweet spot of pressure on the ear flap. Let's listen inside. Let's lower our arms. Let's listen in a second time, listening for the sounds in the background. Bring my arms down. Trying to hold on to that inner focus. And one more time, let's enjoy that dark silence. Bring your arms down. Move right into simple meditation. Mantra coordinated with breath at the top of the head. I am at ease. at ease. Notice your breathing. It's slow. Feel heavier in your chair, relaxed. Find that quiet stillness between breaths. When thoughts arise, you can let them go. I am at ease. Before we come out of meditation, express our gratitudes. Always include yourself. And slowly bring our attention from the top of the head between the eyes. Back at that Gordian knot where we're tied into our body. Slowly return our awareness to the space around us. This evening I noticed that after having practiced the pineal gland exercise, listening in went more smoothly the very first time. So that was a pleasant thing to notice, that my mind was more quiet. I was able to more readily shift into that quiet listening focus. That was nice. Please email or any questions we're having, difficulties, or pleasant experiences. I'm happy to hear as well. 2 weeks left. We'll keep practicing what we've learned. I'll stop recording now.